Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Ghost Story 38, and today I'm bringing you another Big Finish Doctor Who video. Except this time I'm going to be doing an unboxing and talking about the Eric Roberts Master, Volume 1. Of course, as we know, his incarnation of the Master made his first debut in the uh, Paul McGann TV movie, which was basically a failed backdoor pilot to what would have been a TV show, but because of its not really success, nothing really happened. And then basically, of course, Paul McGann would then go on to have a career as the Eighth Doctor in Big Finish, and then of course he made his reappearance in the Night of the Doctor 50th anniversary episode, where he regenerates into the War Doctor, and then of course we see him again as a cameo in the Power of the Doctor with Jodie Whittaker, where she basically talks to all the previous versions of the Doctors. Um, Paul McGann is always one of my favorite versions of the Doctor. Having both seen the movie, listened to a bunch of his Big Finish work over time, I've become a really big fan of his. And also, I feel like his version of his master, Eric Roberts, was a bit underrated. Um, Eric Roberts and Paul McGann do reunite and meet up again in the Doctor Who Ravenous series. In fact, there's a clip on YouTube from Ravenous 4 where the Doctor and the Master have an exchange back and forth, and basically the Doctor's like, "How are you still alive? I saw you." It's like, "Well, I was brought back," and he kind of goes into a little bit about that. So yeah, I wanted to show this one. Anyway, a little bit of background out of the way. This is Volume 1 of the Eric Roberts Master series. There is a Volume 2, and as far as I know, on the Big Finish website, that's all there is with him so far. If they're working on a Volume 3, they haven't said anything yet. So move this out of the way. It's still in its plastic. I'll get that open here in a minute. This is the cover here. Really nice picture of Eric Roberts. This is Chase Masterson. At least I assume that is her. The spine here. Master. Barcode. All the legal fluff. And it says here, abandoned in the vortex, the Master's lost incarnation is about to be thrown a lifeline. Earth rebuilds in the aftermath of invasion. I'm assuming that's reference to the invasion of the Daleks. The William Hartnell story, maybe? I don't know. I haven't listened to this yet. The power rests with those who innovate. Genius Lila Krieg makes a deal with the devil to see her dreams fulfilled. As the Master returns, there are those like Vienna Salvatore who wish to hunt him, and those upon whom he wishes vengeance himself. I'm assuming people like the Doctor. There's 3 stories here, all done by 3 different writers. Robert Valentine's Faustian, Prey by Robert Whitelock, and Vengeance by Matt Fitton. Directed by Jason Haig Ellery and Jamie Anderson. As said, be right back. We'll get this bad boy open. And we are back. It is now out of its plastic. It's in a single case instead of the individual single package CDs. The War Doctor Begins is in a similar kind of packaging, and the War Master Volume 2 and 3 are the same way. Opening this up here. First disc is on this side. Come on, clear up. Faustian. There's the little insert, and then there's disc 2. Back tells about who the cast is. Magnus Drake, Krieg, and then just here's the inside. And part 1, Drake Enterprises is the most powerful company on Earth. Dr. Lila Krieg is its valued asset, but her experiments open a doorway which allows an evil back into the universe. The Master can also offer Lila the world as long as she obeys him. And then part 2, impossibly glamorous assassin Vienna Salvatore has a new target crossing space and time. Vienna takes one final job to free her from this life. But when the Master is hunted through the slums and ganglands of London, the line is blurred between predator and prey. And then part 3, the Daleks are returning. Their plan, long in the making, is complete. Earth will be theirs once more. But someone stands against them, someone with his own reasons for vengeance, and Vienna and Lila are caught in the crossfire. Earth's greatest hope against the Daleks lies with the Master. So, yeah. There, and then, of course, here's the Disc 2, Prey. And the back side of the case is the 3 one. There's no behind the scenes or anything on here, which is kind of a shame. I'd be curious to see people's thoughts about the making of this one. Also available Masterful. Have yet to listen to that one. And yeah, that's honestly really about it. I always like the 8th Doctor and anything related to him I want to pick up and add to my collection. I'm looking at getting the Time War series with him, as well as a couple others. The Ravenous one for sure, considering it has them reuniting and having a confrontation. But until then, I will see you guys next time with another Doctor Who video. Until then, have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening. And for more content like this and Big Finish reviews, I'm already starting to work on one for the War Doctor Begins Volume 1 Forged in Fire. And more will follow. Just have to make sure I compartmentalize my thoughts properly and get things written down, because otherwise I'm bound to forget something. But until then, I will see you guys next time. So take care, and peace.